Hello, you guys. We know that spring is officially here. And if most of you are feeling like us, we're getting the itch to get rid of some things and just declutter. It is time for some spring cleaning. We've come up with this great 5-step closet cleanse that we think you're gonna find very helpful as you're going through your closet. You're gonna ask the right questions to make sure the right clothing stays in your closet. It's gonna get your closet clean and sparkling and really allow you to see what you have in your closet, what maybe pieces you wanna add, but really we wanna make sure we're building a capsule that is giving you multiple outfit options. Now we are gonna get into it right now. Here we go. We're gonna start with step number 1, build a solid foundation. Part of this process I'm taking from a lot of years of experience as a personal stylist and helping women go through their clothing in a really fresh way of editing and making sure we're getting the most out of your closet. So this step is really important. Before you step foot into your closet, we have to get these basics down. They may seem like you're not actually moving forward in the process, but I promise you, this will help you in the long run. Number 1, super essential, is you have to understand your body shape. If you don't understand your body shape, you don't know what clothes are actually gonna be working for you. What clothes in your closet are already really benefiting you, and what clothes in your closet are just hanging there because you know deep down they're not really working for you anyway, because you need to know your shape and you need to know how to balance that. Your measurements really truly do tell all. If you don't know your body shape already, please go to our website, www.levapparel.com, and take our body shape quiz. All you have to do is enter in your measurements and it'll tell you exactly what body shape you are and give you tips on how to style it. Number 2, in building a solid foundation step, which is very, very important, you need to know your style type. If you do not know your style type, it is gonna be here, there, and everywhere, and you are not gonna have the pieces that actually truly represent you. You need to discover what your style is and how you wanna represent that. Do you like color? Do you like neutrals? Do you really enjoy more of an edgy vibe, or do you like it more classic? We have to become comfortable with coming up with those sound bites and sticking to that. So anything that is outside of your normal kind of range, we need to make sure we're moving it out of your closet so you can stay true to your own style type. A great way to do that is by referencing magazines. Look through the magazines and see what you really identify with. Also, Pinterest has been the best. You can go through Pinterest, start pinning stuff, and you're gonna start to see consistencies within what you're pinning. It's gonna be so helpful in streamlining and figuring out who you actually are. That's the beauty of getting dressed every day, is that you get to represent who you are on the outside through clothing. We're gonna get to this in the next step too, but really it's important when you put something on that you feel like your authentic self. And you can feel it, you can feel the difference. I've put clothes on people that are amazing cuts for them, maybe an amazing color, but they put it on and they just shrug away. Pay attention to that, because that's gonna be really an important piece in making sure you're building a closet that you absolutely adore. Step 2, now that we've established this solid foundation, you need to schedule out some time. If you don't set aside a good amount of time towards this activity, it could end up being half done and then you end up putting most of it back in your closet, and that is not what we want. The goal is to create a beautifully curated closet that represents you, and it doesn't mean you have to have a ton of pieces. You can have very few pieces that all mix and match and go together very beautifully. In order to get there, you need to schedule it into your calendar. I recommend setting aside about a 3-hour chunk. Now, it's totally okay to take breaks in there, but set your mind to it that you are gonna accomplish this task in that set amount of time. Make sure you have shopping bags and trash bags ready so that at the end of your cleanse, those are available to you. And don't forget, you get bonus points if you have your body shape notes with you and your styling notes. This is gonna really help you keep in alignment as you're actually going forward with your purge. We're getting rid of stuff, we're moving forward, and this is gonna be a really good plumb line for you to stick to. Step number 3, divide and conquer. Once you're in your closet, it's really important that you break things down into sections. So have your tank tops in one section, your t-shirts, your blouses, your dresses, your denim, your shorts, all of the things in their own specific categories, and go through those one at a time. Going through all of your hanging clothes first, and then going through all of your folded clothes second, and wait till all of that is finished before going through your accessories, because that may be for another day. This is a very important part. I'm gonna give you questions that are gonna help you decide what pile you're gonna put everything into. You're gonna be asking these questions every time you pull a piece out. Here's what you're gonna ask yourself. If I were shopping today, would I buy this? Does this flatter my body shape and benefit my personal style? Very important question. How do I feel when I wear this? Do I feel confident, strong, pretty, frumpy, like it shows all the things I don't want it to? What do you feel when you put this piece on? Also ask, when was the last time I wore this? And if you haven't worn it yet, where am I gonna wear this? These are such important questions to help weed out those unnecessary pieces. I know some of us have emotional attachment to clothing, and there's no judgment here. This helps you stay tethered when you feel emotional about a purchase that you made, or maybe it's financially stressful to think about how much you spent on an item and it's hard to let it go. This is where you can always come back to, and if it doesn't align with these questions, it's just not serving you anymore. This is the part all of you organized people have been waiting for, sorting into piles. Number 1, donation pile, the things you want to donate, Goodwill, St. Vinny's, Salvation Army, wherever. Number 2, which is different, a consignment shop. Any of those items that you think they're not working for me anymore, but they may work for somebody else, a consignment pile is a great option to get some money for those clothes. Don't forget you can consign online too. We have a few local ones in my area that I really love to send my pieces into to see if they would like them for consignment or resale. However, there is ThreadUp, there's The RealReal, Poshmark, eBay. There's all these other options if you want to sell your clothes in a different way. Number 3, really important, you need to have an alteration/tailor pile. I, as a stylist, really highly recommend that you look at those pieces and you think, if I had this taken up in a certain way, I would wear it so much more. Listen to that. If I had it hemmed to the right length, if I had the sleeve taken up, do that. Please make an alterations pile if you know that you're gonna wear that garment over and over again once it's actually made to fit you. Make sure that they make their way into your car, number 1. Number 2, you set up a date to actually take them into the tailor. Do it right away, don't delay, otherwise those pieces are gonna be sitting around for years and you'll just wish that you had gotten them altered. And then number 4, very important to have a try-on pile. Asking the question, how does this piece make you feel? It may help you to just try it on and assess it once you put it on. You've done it. We are so close, you guys. You are almost there. Anything that has made the cut that is not put in a pile can go back into your closet now. Number 5, you guys, this is the last step. Get rid of it as soon as possible. Get it out of your house, get it into your car, drive to the donation store, drive to the consignment shop, and get that stuff out. The longer it sits around and you kind of start to think about it, those things may make their way back into your closet, and you do not want that, trust me. Get them out. Out. Get them. You'll be thanking me later. Just get them out. Just go. Well, you guys, that wraps up our 5-step closet cleanse. If you want to actually have the sheet of notes in front of you while you go through your closet, we can do that for you. We have a link in bio if you're on our Instagram page. We hope this was super helpful to you. Enjoy this process as you're slowing down and really creating a truly meaningful unconscious closet. We hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Have fun. Bye.